All right, guys, so this next story is just fairly simple. I mean, it's a short story because basically there's not a lot of backstory on this. It's just I had got word that there was a really nice buck in a certain area, and I didn't have a lot of equipment at this time. Like, I'm wearing an old coat from my dad that he had given me when I was like 13 or 14. I've got a Mossberg 308, and just like I kind of went in blind to this area. I had a weekend to make it happen. And a lot of us, most of us can relate to this, like during those college years and just getting going with families and things like that. I wasn't married yet, but all of that era is just difficult to break away and do hunting or some of those hobbies. And so I had like 2 days to make it happen in that season, and I came up and just went for it. Like, I had 2 days, so I was going to use them the best I could. I got out in that area the first morning. I didn't see anything. That evening I saw some deer moving in, and then the next morning I got in there and got behind these kind of trees and saw that these bucks were feeding out. And at first I didn't see the big one. At first I saw a real nice wide 3-point, and at that point I hadn't killed a lot of bigger deer, so I was pretty excited about that one. And there was also another just decent buck in there, but I was getting ready to kind of get set up on that 3-point, and out of the trees behind him comes walking out this 184 buck, is what he ended up scoring. But just a beautiful, he's a basket, deep forked 4 with blades on his back forks, just beautiful deer. And as soon as I saw him, my buck fever shot through the roof. I was just nervous and trying to control emotions and trying to get that scope on him. And that's one of those things that on almost every one of my hunts, there's that moment that you just get super excited when you see that big deer. And if you ever lose that, it's probably time to stop. If you don't find excitement in the hunt, especially killing deer, bigger deer, whatever, any deer, honestly, the hunt should continually be exciting. But yeah, I got the crosshairs on him. It was a pretty simple, easy shot. I think it was like 100 yards, maybe 150 yards, but put a shot through his vitals, and down he went. And I remember walking up on that deer was just, I hadn't killed a lot of big deer other than that one when I was 16 at that point. And just to relive that, when you walk up on a deer and there's no ground shrinkage, it's just it's an experience. And I was able to have one of my friends come over and take some really cool pictures of him, and just it was a really neat experience. And then Monday I was back at school, so that's the extent of that story.